Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Today, a few scans of the new V-Jump popped up, giving us a glimpse of the upcoming OCG Banlist, January 2016. Only the banned cards, since they will reveal the full list later on their official website. All the links will be in the video description, so feel free to check it out. Before we get into the new list and possible new format for the OCG post January, let's take a closer look at the current format for December 2015. Last time, so November 2015, we saw these statistics. Performages and pals were completely dominating the metagame. Nothing different from like half a year, right? With about 80% of the topped decklists, and that's huge. Only 11% of the topped decklists were burning Abyss at full force, and let's not forget that they have access to 3 Beatrice, 3 Tour Guide, the Rhino, and so on. Then a few artifacts, a few artifact builds, hybrids, because both Ignition, Sight, and Sanctum of course are good against Pendulum based decks. And last, a few rogue decks like Monarchs, which completely fell out of the competitive scene, and Infernoids. Now for December 2015, again, these are all the decklists that topped a certain event in the OCG, locals / regionals level, and either top 4, top 8, top 16. Performages and pals are still dominating, no surprise here. A small decline compared to November. Pepe, performages and pals is now sitting at about 54%, quickly followed by Burning Abyss. More Burning Abyss decks topped, and the deck is now sitting at about 21%, so about 10% more compared to last month. Again, no surprise, since Burning Abyss is still at full force over there. Then a few slightly less stronger decks like Artifacts, still the new Phantom Knights and Raid Raptors as a powerful rank 4 engine. Those new Phantom Knights caught my eye though. Here are a few example decklists. Important to note is that these decklists were from smaller locals over there, so no big tournaments, but still the concept of using both Burning Abyss and or Shaddolls with this new rank 3 Dark engine is very interesting, and it's something to work with for the future. And last but not least, about 16% quote-unquote rogue decks like Monarchs, Infernoids, Shaddolls, Yangzing, and the list goes on. So yeah, short set, Pepe lost some top cut presence in favor of Burning Abyss, and Phantom Knights are joining the competitive scene in the OCG. Although now, earlier today we got a preview of the new OCG Banlist for January 2016, as you see here. Apparently this is not a full list as explained in the magazine. The full list will be revealed later on the official OCG, on the official Konami website. For now, we only know the 3 banned cards, so Damage Juggler, Plushfire, and Shockmaster. No surprise here, they finally acknowledged the dominance of performages and pals, and they're axing a few very important tutors for the engine and the deck. Shockmaster is no surprise, it should have been hit like ages ago. No, Damage Juggler is no surprise as well, since it's a powerful searcher with its grave effect and a battle stopper, you know, no damage for the next attack. That's quite good. Plushfire is a card they just fucked up to begin with. It's not once per turn, and you can use its effect when it's destroyed in the Pendulum zone using cards like Luster Pendulum, Wavering Eyes, Twin Twister, and so on. Like, that's not fair at all. So, short set, the Performages engine is getting a big hit here. Although a few interesting things here is that with the release of all the Draco cards, most notable is Clash of Draco Rivals, people have been cutting in the Performages engine, for example playing only 2 Juggler, maybe even no Trick Clown at all, playing only 2 Plushfire, and so on. People needed space to fit in the Draco engine, you know, those normals, Vector Pendulums, 2 to 3 Clash of Draco Rivals, maybe even the Master Pendulum, the normal one, level 4. Plushfire most of the time always was played in 3 because of its godly effect, but Damage Juggler was cut to 2. So what I want to say with this is that with only these hits, the Pepe deck we know is definitely not dead, as people are saying. There's still Joker, Wizard, Geeturtle, Monkey Board, the Performer Bells, and Wavering Eyes is still allowed. Yeah, oh, and another change over the few weeks in the OCG is that Ariadne, the counter-trap searcher, has been dropped from a lot of mainnecks of Pepe because of a few reasons. One of them might be that people needed more space for the Draco engine, and or two, Ariadne on its own is not really a consistent card. You need cards like Luster Pendulum or Wavering Eyes to trigger its search. And on top of that, you still need to have at least 3 counter traps in your deck to reveal, otherwise its effect will fizzle. So yeah, on its own, Ariadne is not a strong card. Its only purpose is like to fulfill the pendulum skill, right? So people didn't like that inconsistency and preferred the other engines over it. Performages, yeah, post-Banlist pretty much dead as an engine, although you can still deck like one Tricklon or the Head Trigger, I guess. The Draco rival cards and of course the Performer Pals are still alive and kicking at full force, if the other changes to the list are 0, that is, since again the full list has not been revealed yet for the OCG, but I highly doubt that Performer Pals like, you know, the Joker, Wizard, not Key Turtle, or what is it called? Lizard Draw. Yeah, I highly doubt cards like Joker and Wizard won't get touched at all. Yeah, guys, feel free to leave suggestions, opinions about the list, about yeah, what are the possible things we can learn over here in the TCG, what the possible impact is. Probably not that much, since again, 2 different lists, 2 different formats, yeah, OCG, TCG. But it's definitely interesting to see how the changes are going to affect the OCG format, since it's possible that we get the same changes over here later this year, or later in 2016. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.